Cockfighting is a blood sport involving domesticated roosters as the combatants. The first documented use of the word gamecock, denoting use of the cock as to a game, a sport, pastime or entertainment, was recorded in 1634, after the term cock of the game used by George Wilson, in the earliest known book on the sport of cockfighting and the commendation of cocks and cockfighting in 1607. But it was during Magellan's voyage of discovery of the Philippines in 1521 when modern cockfighting was first witnessed and documented for Westerners by the Italian Antonio Pigafetta, Magellan's chronicler, in the kingdom of Taytay. The gamecocks, not to be confused with game birds, are specially bred and conditioned for increased stamina and strength. Male and female chickens of such a breed are referred to as gamefowl. Cocks possess congenital aggression toward all males of the same species. Wagers are often made on the outcome of the match, held in a ring called a cockpit. Cockfighting is a blood sport due in some part to the physical trauma the cocks inflict on each other, which is sometimes increased by attaching metal spurs to the cock's natural spurs. While not all fights are to the death, the cocks may endure significant physical trauma. In some areas around the world, cockfighting is still practiced as a mainstream event. In some countries it is regulated by law or forbidden outright. Cockfighting is an ancient spectator sport. There is evidence that cockfighting was a pastime in the Indus Valley civilization. The sport was popular in ancient times in India, China, Persia, and other eastern countries and was introduced into ancient Greece in the time of Themistocles, circa 524 to 460 BC. For a long time, the Romans affected to despise this Greek diversion, but they ended up adopting it so enthusiastically that the agricultural writer Columella, 1st century AD, complained that its devotees often spent their whole patrimony in betting at the side of the pit. Based on his analysis of a Mohenjo-Daro seal, Iravata Mahadevan speculates that the city's ancient name could have been Kukutarma, the city, Irma, of the cockerel, Kukuta. However, according to a recent study, it is not known whether these birds made much contribution to the modern domestic fowl. Chickens from the Harappan culture of the Indus Valley, 2500 to 2100 BC, may have been the main source of diffusion throughout the world. Also, within the Indus Valley, indications are that chickens were used for sport and not for food, Zoyner 1963, cited in R.D. Crawford, 1990. And that by 1000 BC they had assumed religious significance. In China, the first recorded cockfight took place in 517 BC. Some additional insight into the prehistory of European and American secular cockfighting may be taken from the London Encyclopedia. At first cockfighting was partly a religious and partly a political institution at Athens, and was continued for improving the seeds of valor in the minds of their youth but was afterwards perverted both there and in the other parts of Greece to a common pastime, without any political or religious intention. An early image of a fighting rooster has been found on a 6th century BC seal of Jazaniah from the biblical city of Mizpah in Benjamin, near Jerusalem. Remains of these birds have been found at other Israelite Iron Age sites, when the rooster was used as a fighting bird. They are also pictured on other seals from the period as a symbol of ferocity, such as the late 7th century BC red jasper seal inscribed Jehoahaz, son of the king, which likely belonged to Jehoahaz of Judah while he was still a prince during his father's life. Please like, subscribe, and comment on the next video you want to see.